Welcome back to the channel. Fiercely Collecting here. Hope everyone out there is having a good day. Today is an exciting one as always. It is mail day, and what I have here is two of the hottest Hot Wheels sets of 2025, and we are going to be heading down here and cracking both sets open. Let's go. That is right. This is going to be an exciting one. So I got these off of Wheel Collector. Honestly, haven't ordered anything from them in a while. I used to order quite a bit of stuff, but yeah, they popped up, I think, on Instagram, and they said they had these sets back in stock. And something kind of cool, they did not a sealed case, but it basically was like a full set of each of the sets, and it was like in one package here. So I'm pretty sure if you've been following Hot Wheels here, you probably know what two sets I am talking about. I don't believe that there's going to be a chance at a chase in any of these. I think you are just getting the sets. As always, Wheel Collectors has always been super good with their packaging. All right, let's start taking these out here. One car at a time. So that's right, it is the Ronin Run 2. It's gonna be the first set here. We have the Nissan Skyline GTR R32 Pandem in yellow. We have the Civic Type R in white, the Mad Mike Mazda RX-3 wagon, the Lancer Evo 9, and then the Mark III Supra, which I absolutely love that casting. I'm gonna have to get all of the tape off of these here before we start cracking in. There is the Evo, super cool color combo. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get that tape off. And yes, like I said, no chase here, but we still did get the Civic and then the Pandem R32. All right, I think, are we missing one out of that set? 1, 2, 3, I think we are still missing one out of there. The other set, yes, the Timeless Icons with the new casting of the R34 GTR. Here is the back of this one. Definitely a banger set, and there is much more to come here. The Lexus LFA, super cool. This one could technically be Fast and Furious, as Han did drive the LFA. The end of one of the movies. And then, yes, more Ferrari action, the F50. I cannot wait to see that thing. And then the Porsche Carrera GT. This is the old version of the casting. It does have the mixed matched size wheels, the 10 and 12 mil. I still think it is a cool casting though. And then here in the bottom, we got the last two. This is one I know some people aren't too excited about, but I've always been a fan of this casting. I don't know why. I do like the way it looks. They've had a lot of cool releases with a lot of cool different color schemes. And this purple on this one is wild. So excited to see that one out of the pack. And then for some reason, the last Ronin Run was on the bottom, and that is Mad Mike's wagon. So I'm gonna get this all cleaned up here, and then we will start cracking in. All right, we got everything all unwrapped and out here on display, ready for unboxing. Just set up for a quick little thumbnail here. And yeah, I kind of put the cars in order. Each set, we got the Ronin Run 2 on the right and the Timeless Icons on the left. And I kind of put them in order of what I thought kind of like the hype level was. Kind of playing into the Hype R theme on the chase for the Civic here. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna do like one car from each, and we'll just kind of go back and forth between the two sets. So let's start off over here on the Ronin Run. We have the new casting for the 07 Honda Civic Type R, and this one would be the chase. You see the license plate there, it says Type R. And the chase actually says Hype R on front, which is super cool. Very cool that they are, you know, just kind of having some fun with it and doing some different stuff on the license plates. I think that Hype R is a really cool deal. See if I can get this guy out of here. Get a nice close-up look. Just the all white with the gray 10 spokes. Got kind of some crazy tampoing. I mean, it's just a lot of taillight back there for them to put on. But yeah, definitely looking pretty good here. Give her the old roll test like a champ. So yeah, especially with that one being the Chase, I figured it definitely has a lot of hype around it, and you know, Hondas usually go crazy. But we will move over to the timeless icons, car 1 of 5, and that is the Ferrari F50. This is a refresh of the casting. Looking over, I have a couple of the older F50 castings, and a couple of them I honestly really like. They just have that kind of like old school Hot Wheels look to them, that kind of like nostalgic look that you like, oh yeah, you look at a car, it's like, yeah, that looks like a Hot Wheels. Dang, the detail on this is good. You can see like they have the mesh back there, got the exhaust tips. Dude, this thing is pretty well done. Even have side mirrors. The Honda had side mirrors too, which is nice that they are going a lot of cars with side mirrors now. Can see the Ferrari shield there. I mean, yeah. I wonder if Ferrari like requires them to do like a certain like level of detail, certain quality. Because I definitely feel like this looks a lot better than like just your average premium. This thing is sick. And then of course, put it up here next to our wheel swapped F40. Look at the difference in the red. That is like a lot deeper on the red here with the F50. But yes, that is very nice. Very good start for the timeless icon set. All right, we're gonna have to kind of position these because I'm for sure gonna run out of room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll just move the timeless icons right there. And then we will move on to what I think is the second hype level here for the Run and Run 2, and that is the Evo 9. We saw this casting debut in Fast and Furious with Sean's Tokyo Drift Evo, which I was super hyped about. Definitely kind of funny because a lot of people, you know, they see the Fast and Furious one, like, oh, I can't wait to see it just in like a normal color. And, you know, I'm just over here like screaming that we got the Tokyo Drift Evo in premium. So just kind of funny that a lot of people were way more excited here just about this nice clean version than they were the Tokyo Drift. But yes, this is nice and clean. Same wheels, the 10 spokes here, but I think that is super fitting for the Evo. Yeah, these are both just like absolutely killer sets. So I think a lot of people are going for Run and Run, I think, as the best set over the timeless icons. We'll have to see what I think here after opening it, but I do know I'm going to be excited for this. The new Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. I think is the other R34, is it the Z-Tuned? Is that what the first casting was kind of based on? Yeah, I have like the nice Bayside blue with the black 5 spokes. And yes, we finally have an R34 with side mirrors. The rear deck lid and the smaller spoiler too just looks super clean. Got all the tampoing there on the back. Then just a nice little lip spoiler here on the front. And then, yes, looking very good. Yes, I really, really like this new R34 cast. I wonder if I have... All right, so there in the background, I actually have the NFT just to kind of see some of the differences here. We'll go in the back first. You can see it has a lot lower kick of a spoiler. Then I think even the rear bumper and like exhaust area looks a little different. Side skirts look a little different as well. And you can see a lot of differences up here on the bumper and the hood. And then yeah, no side mirrors on the old. Does it say? No, it doesn't say if it's like a Z-tuned or whatever, but definitely nice. I am sure we will be seeing this one a lot, and it is a plastic spoiler. It is not a die cast. That other one is a die cast wing, so a lot of changes. And moving back to Run and Run 2, I think it was a toss-up between the Mark III Supra and the Pandem, and I like the Supra more, so that is why I picked this. Absolutely love this casting. I still need to get my hands on the white one that was in the Team Transport set with the Toyota 4Runner. That one is just like, yeah, I need to try to find that one loose because I don't want to pay all the money for also the 4Runner and everything else. I think it's still going for a pretty decent price, but I'm sure I will pick it up one day because, like I said, I do really like this casting. This one looks super clean in this red. Supra on the license plate. And these wheels honestly go pretty well with it. I think it fits that era of car. Yeah, I mean, all in all, just super clean. It's like nothing, they didn't go anything too crazy, I guess, besides the Mad Mike. But just all these cars are just really nice, clean versions of all the cars. Moving back to timeless icons, the Lexus LFA. This thing is absolutely killer. Another new casting. And yes, like I said, this one could even be a Fast and Furious car. So we could get Han posted up next to this one, which is what I'm excited about. I will probably have this one be in some of my Fast and Furious dioramas. And let's take a look. It's got the 10 spokes. There is the famous triple exhaust coming out the back. Got the LFA badging. This does have a plastic wing on it as well. That seems to be definitely the way things are moving. A lot more plastic spoilers. I think they can get just a little more detail, and the wing has to be like so much thicker if it is the die-cast version. This does have red interior, and the wing I believe does pop up and down on the real car, right? It's like an active arrow. I think it is popped up. And up next, car one of 5 here for the Run and Run 2. We have the Pandem R32. The first release of this one in the car culture set, I don't remember what it was, but it had the chase version also. That thing went crazy. Even just the regular casting of that one was super cool. I'm looking at it over there right now, but yeah, definitely cool. I know people were excited to see a clean version of this, and I have heard that the paint is a little bit thin on this one, so you can kind of see, yeah, on all like the door jambs and like the areas where the body kit is riveted on there, it looks a little light. So that might be also why this one was ranking a little low. I heard this one was getting left on the pegs a little bit, and it could be maybe because of some of the QC issues there. So you can see like almost down to the metal if you look close. This does look good with the TE37s. I think we've seen it in the past with the 5 spokes, and I think these wheels definitely sit pretty good on here. Once again, plastic spoiler, Pandem license plate. Yeah, very, very nice. And one I am excited to see here, car 2 of 5 for the timeless icons, the Koenigsegg Agera R. I think a lot of people just don't like it because of the ginormous wheels there in the back, but I mean, these are still Hot Wheels at the end of the day, and they've always kind of had that vibe. You know, I think like the big wheels in the back is kind of the Hot Wheels vibe. And I don't know, I think it plays nicely on this car for some reason. It doesn't bother me too much, but this paint is crazy. Absolutely love it. There is the little ghost there on the back. Heck yeah, this thing is cool. They've done basically, I think, 5 spokes on it for probably every single release. Yeah, the purple with the black and the gold. The only one of this I am missing is the matte black with the white wheels. I think it was in like a little diorama set. But yeah, I don't know. I think this thing looks really cool. You have to let me know down below what you think, but just that paint, it just has a really cool look to it. So I don't know, I do like that one a lot. And down to the last two here of each set, car 3 of 5, the Mad Mike Mazda RX-3 wagon. This thing looks pretty crazy. Got some crazy livery, which is funny because like every other car in this set is just a plain, clean example. And then you throw this bad boy in the mix. It just throws everyone for a loop. You got a ton of sponsors and decals and stuff on here. Very cool. Rocket Bunny Racing. Then you have the mixed matched wheels on here with the little deep dish 4 spokes. And the inside, you can see some roll cage details. Got the little ducktail wing back there. I mean, yeah, this thing is cool. And there's a lot of details on here. Yeah, I mean, I think that one is pretty cool. And last car for the opening here, the Porsche Carrera GT. This yellow honestly looks kind of similar to the R32 Pandem. It looks like it has some thin spots on some of like the door jambs. So we will investigate here a little closer, but yeah, you can see in all of those door jambs, it just looks a little thin. That's interesting. But this also, kind of like the Agera, has that same stance that a lot of people don't really care for because it just kind of takes away from the realistic look of it, which I definitely understand, but doesn't seem to bother me too much. I do really like this cast. Just looks so wild. Got the nice Porsche badge there on the front, headlight details, side marker, rear tail lights, the Carrera GT badging. Then you got like the nice little honeycomb texture there to show the engine covers. I don't know if there's much detail there on the inside, but yeah, another clean car. Man, that was quite the unboxing here. Like I said, two of the hottest sets of 2025. And I think my vote now, after seeing all of these out and loose, is gonna have to be for the timeless icons. This R34 casting is just so good. The F50 just looks killer. The LFA is cool. The Agera is cool. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Just not much is missing for me on this one. Not to say that the Ronin Run is not a good set, because there is definitely some banger cars in here, but I think that Timeless Icons is just way too much. I mean, that was a crazy set. So both of these coming out right around the same time is pretty wild. I feel like Hot Wheels, especially the premium car culture, has been giving us some really awesome sets lately. So you will have to let me know if you agree or disagree with me down below. I mean, man, the level of detail and stuff on that Ferrari is crazy. We really need a premium F40. The R34 is killer. Can't wait to see a variation of that in RLC. Honestly, even this LFA in RLC would be sweet. The paint on this Agera is killer. I mean, the Carrera GT is just a all-time classic, hence why it is in the Timeless Icon set. Moving on over, the Mad Mike wagon just looks really cool, has a ton of character and presence sitting here. The Pandem R32, definitely a banger casting. A little bummer about the yellow paint there. And then the Mark III Supra, I mean, look at that stance. And the wheels, absolutely killer. Love that one. I'm for sure gonna have to get that white one now. Then the Evo, definitely a money casting. And then the Hype R / Type R, looking really good. I might have to try to get my hands on both of these chases. I don't even want to know how much that would cost, but I might have to start doing a little looking around because I do have a fairly decent Hot Wheels premium chase collection, and a couple of these are ones that would for sure look good in that collection. But with that being said, thank you all so much for stopping by, tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.